Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. So it's now March and we've had a snowfall by the looks of things, a bit of snow on the ground here, but we do have our two cotton fields, the new field and the combined field that we joined together last episode, or it wasn't done last episode, we drilled it last episode, planted it last episode with cotton. They all both, I should think, need weeding, so I'm just getting the hoe on here and we're going to have a quick look at the field map. And yes, both of these two and the new field, field number 88, all need weeding. So there's quite a lot of weeding to do. So we better make a start with that today. Another thing we need to do probably is get one of these fields planted with sunflowers. We've got field number 3 and number 8, which are both empty at the moment. They have no crop in them. This one and this one. Which we're probably going to plant with either sunflowers or... Well, we did talk about doing field 3 as poplar, didn't we, actually? Just wondering whether we should do that. Or buy another field. That one's already planted by the looks of it. Oh, that's cotton. Field 15 is cotton. How much is that? It can't be very much. 140,000. We can't quite afford that. Anyway, we'll first of all do the hoeing and then we'll have a think about what we're going to put in these fields. Daggerwin might just go ahead and do it though, because we did discuss putting sunflowers in that field next to the poplar. But it would be nice to have a second poplar field because it is obviously very profitable crop to grow. So there's certainly no harm in doing it. The only issue, I suppose, is that it does take a long time to plant. But we could get the help to help out with that, I suppose. Anyway, here we are at the first field almost. Just need to get down to it, which I think the track is just here. Yeah, here's the track. So this is our cotton field, one of the cotton fields, one of two that we've got, which needs to be weeded. Hopefully it's going to allow me to weed it. Those weeds look quite established, weirdly, even though it was only planted 1 month ago. It was planted in February, it's now March. So I'm hoping this will work. It should do, after 1 month's growth. Yes, it is doing, that's good. The weeds look quite big though, considering they've only been growing during the winter, really, February and March. It's bigger than you'd expect weeds to be after 1 month's growth in winter. But never mind. It's letting us do it, so that's the important thing. So yeah, I'll get on with this. We'll do this one first and then head over to the new field and get that one weeded as well. There's a chance Daggerwin may consider buying a second hoe to help out with the weeding. I don't think we really need one, because it is quite a quick job actually, but if he does want to buy one, I suppose it's not the end of the world, because we will get the job done a bit quicker. But I think Daggerwin was talking about probably building a second greenhouse at the yard, because obviously lettuce is quite a profitable crop as well to keep going in the background, and all other greenhouse products for that matter as well. They're all worth it, so it just ticks away in the background. All you have to do is just keep on top of the watering, and apart from that, yeah, it's quite an easy thing to grow. So having a second greenhouse there would certainly be beneficial for us. So you may see the money go down if Daggerwin does build a second greenhouse. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to get on now with the weeding and come back to you either when it's done or when we've done this field, and speak to you soon. So that's the first field all weeded, the cotton field, and just been discussing with Daggerwin about potentially doing another poplar field. It probably is a bit big doing it in field number 3 because of just the amount of time it takes to plant. So we thought about maybe buying a smaller field, and field 14 is the smallest one I can find in the sort of immediate vicinity of our yard. 2 acres, and it's just under 149,000, so we can afford that, and we could get that planted with poplar. It does have a sugar beet crop that's just been planted by the current owner, but it's such a small amount and we can't harvest sugar beet anyway. We could just cultivate that in and grow poplar. It'd be more than make up for the cost of the sugar beet. Even a field that size, it's a bit smaller than the one we've currently got, but not by much. But I think it would be possibly a bit too big doing it in field number 3 at the moment, probably. But I don't know. It'd be quicker to plant it in that one, basically. Also, you'll have noticed that massive lag spike, and I shot forward into that field. So it's a good job we don't have crop destruction on anymore. We did start off with it, but it's just the problem with it on multiplayer is that's totally out of my control. The game just froze, or the internet or whatever it is, the lag spikes. It just froze. There's nothing I could do about it, and that would have ruined that field. So yeah, I think that's why we turned it off. Really, Daggerwin turned it off, but I think I do agree with having it off now, just because of things like that. Totally out of my control. So yeah, let's go on the ferry. We haven't done that for a while. It's probably slightly slower because you have to wait for the ferry to cross. It is actually quicker going around it, but just for a bit of variety, let's go on the ferry across to our other new field. So I'm not sure whether Daggerwin is going to go ahead and buy the field right now and start planting the poplar or not, but I did suggest doing that if he's out of a job. I'm not sure whether he's got stuff to do or not, but certainly I'm quite busy with the weeding at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to get on with that. Yeah, typical, the ferry's over the other side. So I have to call it across and then wait for it to come and then do the crossing. So yeah, by that time it would have been quicker to drive around, but at least at least you can see something a bit different. Bit of a different area that we don't come to that often, even though it's right next to our yard. We don't come down here very often, so yeah, it's just nice to see it really. Different part of the map, slightly. Okay, so yeah, I'll continue to wait for the ferry, and we'll go and get the second field all weeded. Well, just having a quick break here because Daggerwin just picks up a collectible, which is apparently in our new land, or just on the edge of our new land. So I think we are allowed to pick that one up. I think it is more or less in our land there, or is in our land. So yeah, some sort of, what did he say it was? A grain elevator pulley. I don't know how he knew it was a collectible, because these all look like, well, that looks like a traction engine wheel actually, but and these are like train bogie wheels, but yeah, not sure what these are. Lots of different bits of clutter, yeah, lots of clutter. Yeah, that's true. Yes. But we got a collectible, so that's an extra 10,000 for us, that's good. Very pleased about that. So yeah, it was in this building here, which is by our new field, which is going to be planted with poplar. So is it in our land? I think it is. It's not even showing up actually, is it? Let's go on the farmland. Yeah, I would say that is. Let's go in the building and see if we're inside the area. Oh, well, right on the edge, isn't it? I think we could probably get away with that because, oh, it's technically in that one. 16. Bit debatable, I would say. I wasn't the one that did it, so you can have a go at Daggerwin if you're not happy, but yeah, I think it's close enough. Okay, back to the weeding then. We're getting there, almost done, but we've got a bit more to do. Let's have a quick look on the map to see what we've done. There we go. There's a few bits over here which just need sorting out, but yeah, we're almost there. So I'll get on with that now and come back to you in a bit. So we're just got loaded up with the poplar pallet, and we're heading up to our new field, which is field number 14, which I'm just going to try and locate. I think it's this one up here, so we'll try and cut through this way rather than going all the way around on the road. We should be able to get to it just up the top of this hill here, and we're going to plant that with poplar. I'm sure we had a poplar pallet at the shop already, but I couldn't see it when I was just there, so I'm not sure where that's gone. I don't know whether Daggerwin's moved it for some reason, but I'm sure there was one there. So yeah, not quite sure what that's about, but I bought 2 more just in case we need a second one. I'm not sure how much it's going to take. I don't think I did any poplar planting in the previous field, or at least I didn't do much that I remember, so I can't remember how many pallets are needed to complete a field. But anyway, here we go. We're going to change the working width though. This is going to make it really slow, but we'll do it denser. It'll make the crop a lot denser. We'll try it 1.5 metres and see how that goes. It's going to be a really slow job, this, just to warn you. But we want to try and get it as dense as possible, because then we can get more money out of it when we come to harvest. So let's give it a go, see what this looks like. Set the guidance steering up, and we'll work our way around the field and see how close together these rows are. We might make it even narrower. Obviously the standard looks like it's 2.6 metres, which would make it quite wide. Which I suppose it's realistic, that's how it should be done, but we're trying to kind of abuse the system by making it really tightly packed, because then we can get more money when we come to harvest it. So let's give this a go, let's work our way around the field a few times and see what it looks like. Well, as you can see, I've been working on this for quite some time now, and still not finished it, but we're getting there. I think I've done more than half now. Just finished the first pallet, I've just put the second pallet on, which I think probably will finish it, so I think 2 pallets would have been enough. We've ended up with 3, because there was one somewhere lying around. But yeah, I think what we'll do is just leave off here for now, and we'll finish this next time. Because, yeah, I think you've probably seen enough of poplar planting for now. Maybe Daggerwin will continue with it next time, or the helper. But I'm going to leave it, I think, for now, and we'll come back to this in the next episode, because it has taken quite a long time to do this amount. I'll just show you on the map how it's done. It says it needs rolling. I don't know whether that's true, though. Rolling over the plants probably isn't a good idea. But anyway, yeah, there you go, that's what we've done. We've got this bit to do still. But yeah, like I say, we'll leave it there and finish it off next episode. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.